It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Reese?
Keep that super Doppler cranked up there, Holly. We'll look forward to it. Pit lined up, ready for the opening kickoff as we get things underway. Coming out with it, it's Roach. Makes a move. Oh, what vision. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. Rid of it on the RPO. That's a 20. He's got space. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! All into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Straight ahead, it's Martin. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk after the 30-yard line. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
Yeah, these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. You don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. And these teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired, but you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to the well. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to run the football there. Just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
3rd and long right here. Running inside. It's Martin. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. Pitt will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Making his first move. He gets a block. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. So the Yellow Jacket offense comes out to get this drive underway. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Uh-oh, look out. Fights off a defender. He'll go out of bounds, but a solid pickup on the run. All right, guys, let's talk about Georgia Tech. Now, they'd love to win this one today, secure that spot in the conference championship game. A remarkable achievement. They can't really think this one's in the bag yet.
No, they've just got to continue focusing on the task at hand. I think that's a big reason why they're in this position that they find themselves in. They take care of business each and every game, David. Some hardware to be won down the road potentially, but you got to win this one.
No doubt, and I think it's hard because you're starting to see the finish line now. Getting later in the season, knowing where you're ranked, what's at stake. Let's see how they handle the pressure.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
And now on second down for this offense. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
That's caught. It's Sellers. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
On the run, it's Martin. Turns it on down the left side. The 30. Inside the end of the end zone. Touchdown, Pitt. Extra point here will tie the game. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. Deep in the end zone, it's Roach. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
Yeah, I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball this drive.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Right back to it. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Nice job in coverage on that 3rd and short, defensively taking all the throws and options away for the quarterback, and now we're setting up 4th down.
And the Yellow Jackets will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Slips through the line. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Quick give. It's Martin. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Might as well run him again. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Panthers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the 1st down marker.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Under pressure. At the 45, on his way. He got enough, slides, and moves the sticks on 4th and short.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The run inside. It's Martin. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the 2nd quarter. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming, and there it is. Still 2nd down, but now the offense is operating behind the chains. Jones to throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game, trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there, being aggressive, getting to him, and getting the sack on that play.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. He just about took that one all the way to the house. They finally get him down after a tremendous return. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Throwing Raiola. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. They're in the gun, here's Dylan Raiola. to the big fella. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Sets his feet. It's Raiola. Look out! Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
They'll need a bunch on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. There he goes! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Yellow Jackets want to move quickly. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Now they'll run it to the right here. That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Pittsburgh sends out the offense to start this drive. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Jones wants to throw it. Right side, it's Turner.
Well, the defense knows that they're going to have to go horizontal sideline to sideline to stop this offense. Nice job rallying to the running back. He catches that swing pass out on the perimeter.
Long way to go on 2nd down. They want to throw it. Back's got it on the screen. At the 35, he's got room. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Invite that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressive.
Open field on the right. At the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting it.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Here's Raiola to throw. And he gets rid of it.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
I'll tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Follows his blocks. It's Roach. He's got enough. Still running at the 40. He's loose. He
call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Martin.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Rides to the back. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Moves to his right. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Makes the grab on the big throw. Finds some room. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. They'll run it. It's Martin. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting it to the ground.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Got his man down the middle. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heel.
And he's in. Touchdown, Panthers. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Fielded in the end zone, it's Roach. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Here's Raiola to throw. Going over the top. Snags it down the right side. Off and running. To the house. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Hits inside. It's Martin. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. They want a little extra time to think over this 3rd and long as we've got a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. Jones to throw. Rush right in his face. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. First play of the drive comes from the 38. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Raiola. Gonna take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
2nd down to the air. Rush is on. And it's a sack. Pitt calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
And they'll stop him short of the 1st down, and they've got a timeout if they want to try to get the ball back before halftime. And that's the final timeout for Pitt. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? Wide receiver comes in motion. Jones wants to throw it. They're all over him. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job of ball security.
From the gun, it's Martin. Got the 1st down. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, week 12, almost 0 margin for error. Just the way we like it here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's open things up with Louisiana Tech taking on the Arkansas State Red Wolves. And it's Louisiana Tech looking to come out on top in what has been a high-scoring affair. And I love that neither team fears this moment. Gotta see which defense is able to make a stand. Here now, a look at some other games of note, including a big upset inside the Mountain West Conference.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Now the toss. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Fires to the tight end. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
Well, after allowing a touchdown on the last drive, this offense has to be able to answer. And getting that third down here on the third play of this drive is a good step toward doing that. Nice job by the QB. Good rhythm. This offense now has got it going. They need to pay this thing off, but that was a big one, no question.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He didn't that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
Straight ahead, it's Martin. Turning it on. He's inside the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Panthers! With that, they grab the lead here in the second half. Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and they have a 28-24 lead. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And he finished things off racing 63 yards to the end zone. And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things. Throwing Raiola. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught downfield. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field, too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
It'll be a draw. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. He's now up to 64 yards on the ground as he gets closer and closer to that magical 1,000-yard mark for the season.
You know, I like the bounce back for this offense. You go 3 and out, they don't get frustrated. They don't get down. Nice job going back to the drawing board, creating some good plays. Now here in a rhythm, moving the football.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll move the tight end. Here's Raiola to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. Oh, he's got some space. The 50. He's inside the 40. Past the 20. He's at the 10. The pick six, he takes it in. Touchdown, Panthers.
And that's one the quarterback would love to have back. At this point of the game, it's tight on the scoreboard, and if that guy's not open, nothing's there. You got to throw that thing away, or you got to tuck it and run, take a sack, live to play another down. That's a decision the quarterback wishes he had back.
Yeah, because you're so frustrated because you're in a position to get points. And, right, when you start getting down there, Palmer, they talk to you all the time. Don't give away points. Make sure you're smart with the football. Don't try to do too much. He tries to do too much. He pays for it, and the defense takes it all the way back to the end zone.
From deep, it's Roach. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
Makes the grab. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Sometimes it's easy for the receiver to get lost running a drag through all that traffic, Jesse.
Yeah, and this is a receiver too, Reese, who's dangerous once he has the football in his hands. So I like the idea on offense of trying to get this guy the ball quickly to see what he can do once he has it.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola on third down. Fires to the right. Finds his man open. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. The Yellow Jackets in the hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Raiola to the air again. Unloads to the right. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot there.
Tight end now in motion. Running to the left. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Powers inside. And he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short of the line to gain. It's fourth down. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. Making the adjustment on the play. Raiola to throw for it on 4. He's got it. First down and more. Drag to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. The play fake. Raiola. Caught. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal.
And as a quarterback, man, you have to have a short memory, right? Be able to put mistakes behind you. He threw an interception last possession. Who cares? Nice job coming out, getting organized, getting the play down, having confidence, and now they're moving the ball right down the field.
Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And they'll try to tack on 2. He's in there for the 2-point conversion, and now they're within a field goal. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Running inside. It's Martin. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
At some point, enough is enough. This is the guy that's beating me. He's priority number 1. We got to go get him. It's getting later in the second half. I got to go out and make some plays and get my offense the ball back.
Had to get rid of it quickly. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. This third down a little longer after that penalty. Jones to throw. Here comes the heat. And the defense is there to stop him short of the first down. Pitt will line up to punt it away.
This is why third down is so difficult for quarterbacks, because the defense substitutes, they put faster guys on the field, and they've got all of their different exotic looks they've been game planning all week for, some things you haven't seen on film yet, and it confuses your offensive line, it confuses you, and you're out here just trying to make plays, trying to do something right to get a first down. Wasn't able to gain a lot there.
Play action with Raiola. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings.
Georgia Tech, 32.
So the final period starts with a second down play. Handoff to the single back. On the stop.
And maybe the big fella can jumpstart this offense a little bit. They got to get some points, and he's that big physical guy, breaking some tackles, making some plays here in the fourth quarter. There.
He's loose. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping up the big play.
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter, because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel.
Makes a grab and room to run. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
This offense has put a pretty good drive together, man, like showing a little bit of balance, back-to-back plays, creating some chunks of yardage, and now really set up in a position to do well. First and goal, and the defense, their heads spinning a little bit because mixing the run and pass really well on this drive.
The best red zone offenses are the ones who can run the ball in this area, but that's a tough ask today, especially against this unit. One of the best 5 defenses in the nation stopping the run. This is a really big moment in this game.
Can the D deny them on second and goal? He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
They want to run this quarterback. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on third and goal, and it did not pay off. Quarterback changing the play. Fourth down, Raiola. Makes the grab.
And, man, when I was in school, man, you didn't really work on fourth down. Like, third down was a big priority. Nowadays, so many people going for it. This is the second time they've gone for it already. First time they were successful, but defense prepared, ready to rock and roll. They make the play, and they get the turnover.
The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive, and they got him in the end zone for a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
Makes a nice grab at the 25. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Here's Raiola to throw. Right down the middle. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Can't rest on your laurels as a quarterback. We know how much success he had last game when he completed over 70% of his throws. This game, though, he's just a little bit off. At times he looks like he's pressing. He hasn't been overly accurate. That's a reason why he's completing somewhere around 50% of his passes.
And the Yellow Jackets moving quickly to the line.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Here's some daylight. Thrust that arm out. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Yellow Jackets are rolling down the field. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Quick give. It's Roach. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Raiola. Finds us up. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
The Panthers' offense comes out ready to go on the attack. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency, David.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
On 1st and 10 from the 38. They're going to ride this running back. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy.
I know you took a loss on first down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead. You've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against a defense that knows you're going to do it.
I think they'd keep it on the ground here to drain as much time as possible off that clock and hold on to this lead. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. The defense quickly calls a timeout, trying to save as much clock as possible. $1:57 left.
I think if you're offense here, the game boils down to this one play on third down with the lead late. If you get the first down, that's ball game. There's not enough time left for the defense to get it back and go march down the field. So let's dial up our best play offensively. Let's make sure our best players are touching the football.
This is a big third down. If they can move the chains, they can just about salt this game away. No choice but to get rid of it, and it'll be 4th down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. Hunt is on its way. Looking for room. got great speed. And there he goes. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. They move on top here in the fourth. The return man takes it to the end zone himself, and now he'll give his team the lead.
And your defense made a big stop. You think you're getting the offense, the football back, but how about special teams coming through in a big way to take the lead for you, get some excitement, get some juice back on your side.
Sweet grab in the end zone for the 2. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Whistle sounds, but they get the timeout called just before the delay of game. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. Jones wants to throw it. Rolls right. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Shotgun snap on third down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
What a fantastic job by the defense that time, forcing the incompletion. They've got the lead late, setting up fourth down. Can they come up with one more stop? If they get it, they might win this game.
This late in the game, there's really no question about it. To have any chance to tie this thing up, they have to convert here on fourth down. It's incomplete. And they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. What a show both of these teams put on today. A couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team just, they find a way